Hello everyone, happy Veterans Day. In celebration of our armed forces here in the States, we set aside one day a year to honor the veterans, and I would like to extend this honor to all of the folks that have fought in the military from now and beyond. For every country, war is a horrible thing, and it's a shame that we need the military, but when we do, they're there, and we should honor them for their bravery and their commitment, and honor them we shall. At least I plan on honoring them in my own special way tonight. I'm doing a little impromptu stream of some sort of army-like games, some tank games, and some running around Army Man style games, just for fun, just for a little while. I think it's these things are always neat. You don't, and I don't play them enough. And there's a lot of good ones here, some classic games. Let's try. Let's see here. Let's see what Data East. Despite the fact these guys are Japanese, let's try Captain America here. Oh, the new PS5. A far cry from what we're doing here.
The Avengers! Fight! Fight!
Hey Rob, Brock, how are you guys doing? Do let me know if the volume is too loud here.
America!
We are going to play some games in honor of the veterans all over the world. So, hey Frodo. So just for to go to kick around here.
Avengers!
There we go.
Leave it to me!
This trumps the original. This trumps all the Avengers video or movies here. This is the way I like it. Captain America's walking around, throwing rocks and pop machines at people. That's the American way. Having trouble going up here. There we go. Didn't work. Look, see if that doesn't help a little bit. Oh no! You know, I'm a big Avengers fan, and I've actually got a run of the comics that's I think it's pretty impressive. If you're into comic books, I've got about 70 of the first 100 Avengers, and then I've got all of the second and third volumes. So I've got a pretty stout collection of the Avengers. They were my favorite book back in the day, and so you would think I would have been more excited for the films, but I literally just watched the last one last weekend. What was it, the last one with Thanos in it? I don't remember what it was called. And I owned an X-Men, if you can believe that, man. I didn't have the 6-button one. I had the, I think we had the, we either had the 2 or the 4. I think we had the 4. Me and Britt did the board, at least. Actually, we had the whole cabinet, but it was a conversion. That thing was fun to play, but playing 6 people on it was very difficult. If you've ever tried, especially, I don't know about it in other countries, but 6 raw-boned country boys are gathered around that game. Was you knew what everyone smelled like, and you were elbow to elbow. So it got a little bit cramped in there. I'm not surprised about you, Rob. Endgame, that's what that thing was called. It's funny. The first level is stocked with a bunch of B players, like Whirlwind and the Claw and all these idiots. I mean, they all had their moments. Oh no, it always irritates you when you've got Captain America or like Namor, one of these huge killers, and some geek is up chawing on you. You're like, are you kidding me? Ooh. There you go. Throw a rock at him. I actually own this game too. It's funny. I almost owned the 4-player version of this so many times. It was one that I just kept barely missing. and I never ended up getting it. It's probably, of all the ones I own, that are almost owned, this one was at the top of the list. I almost owned it many, many times. I always liked the cabinet. It was real colorful, you know. But the game is, you know, it's definitely not at the level of an X-Men or a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But it is long, I will say that. This has the West Coast Avengers vision in it, which is why he's in all white. There was an issue where if you ever saw Vision, oh, I'll play him. He had a green, much like in the movies, he had that kind of green and red outfit. But as I recall, what happened was he got disassembled. And believe it or not, I'm pretty sure it's a West Coast Avengers issue where he's laying there on the table and all of his component parts. It's a good thing I didn't put him back together. He'd be in deep trouble. But he ended up changing his persona. They had a real wacky, there was a real wacky situation with him because Vision was built on the brainwaves of Wonder Man, among others. And so Wonder Man loved Wanda, the Scarlet Witch. Well, so did this guy because they shared brainwaves. Brain patterns, and eventually he hooked up with Wanda, and then eventually she had children. Everyone was stunned. Well, of course, this is right before the whole kit and caboodle went south, because it turns out Wanda had there was a latent personality or something that had made illusionary kids up, and the kids weren't real, and it was a real big hodgepodge, but ultimately it led to a really stupid time in the Marvel Universe where I hated what they did to it. And then, of course, that led into the Onslaught series, which led into the Civil War, both of which I didn't like. And that was pretty much the end of my time at the House of Marvel. For the longest time, I dipped my toe back in the pool a few times, but not too much. Here comes Wonder Man now. Oh no, it's Wasp. My bad. Thank you, Wasp. Wasp and Ant-Man, two of my favorite characters from the comics. Not the Ant-Man from the movies, because Scott Lang is not the cool Ant-Man. Hank Pym is the cool one. But that's a legendary series where Hank smacks around Wasp. And that turns out to be quite a that was quite a tale. If I had to pick a superhero beat-up that I really like, well, I do like X-Men. I mean, I will say I do enjoy that. I think the Spider-Man one's good too. If you ever played that one, you get to pick between Hawkeye. Hawkeye's one of my favorite characters. Giant robot. That's all he's called. He's not a Sentinel or anything. Namor and Hawkeye are in that one. So I like that one. But I would probably say, gosh, I mean, a Marvel vs. Capcom 2, that's probably, I had to say probably that would be my favorite, because I've certainly put the most time into it. This is a classic pay to win game right here. After we kill this guy, we're gonna move on. Would you just get the heck out of here? There it is. Alright, enough of that. Let's find something else to fiddle with here. I want to play some war stuff. I don't necessarily want to play superhero stuff. Let me think. I'm irritated about this button situation, but I just have to bite the bullet. Let's try some arcade games that have some cool war elements. Oh yeah, The Punisher is an excellent one. I do enjoy that one quite a bit, actually. That one also has Nick Fury in it, as I recall. I think that's on. I'm sure that's on here. Let's see if it's on here. Oops, my bad. I mean, Nick Fury's a war hero. If you ever read the Howling Commandos from back in the 50s or whatever, 60s, Nick Fury and his Howling Commandos. see if they've got that one on here. Just for fun. There it is. It's a pretty fun game. The funny thing about Nick Fury, and especially the Punisher, is that he is he's a real jerk. The Punisher, he's I mean, obviously we know anything about the Punisher. He's not nice, and he will shoot you. He carries bunches of guns, and that's what he does. He kills people. And so when they realized the Avengers and they asked him to be in the Avengers, that was absolute lunacy. You know, that's one of the problems I had with the entire Civil War series. The fact that they've got Iron Man and Captain America fighting is idiotic. That would never happen. Let's play as, since I was going to play as Nick, but yeah. I do have the light gun. I have not actually got to fool with it yet, to be honest with you, fellas. I planned on fooling with it today, but Boat called, and he wanted to film a little special something, which should be coming. I think it'll make people happy. It should be coming out, gosh, sometime in the next week or so. So in lieu of messing with the gun, I did that. But the gun's on the slate after work tomorrow. I'm going to give it a whirl. If not then, certainly this weekend. I don't know if I'll have it ready for Friday. But I like how detailed and large the sprites are in this. Good question. Boat's back in action. I would say he is not up to 100%. When me and him worked together today, it was a strain on him, and probably Boat is real gung-ho to get back in action. You could understand, because you guys know Boat's a real workaholic, but he didn't. He wasn't feeling 100% today. You know, for everything I've heard, it's not easy to bounce back right away from this stuff. So, as you can imagine, but he should be okay. I mean, it was just he's just still a bit under the weather. But it's funny, he's okay to go back to school this week. But in Putnam County, there's so much COVID going around that our county is bad enough to where they're not having in-person school. So they're having a remote school, which is what my kid's always having. So it didn't affect me any. But the good thing is, Boat did not have to go and teach in front of a bunch of kids today, which is good, because that's probably for the best. I was really surprised he was ready to go back in, but you know, a quarantine period. I guess after 2 weeks, they just cut you loose. I don't know, man. I've talked to too many people that didn't seem like they were ready to go in that amount of time, but I guess they are. Oh man, I like games I like these games where you can actually do the double, the double push forward and get the speed roll. Capcom does a good job with that on a lot of their stuff. And of course, you've got the ever popular Mega Move. That's one of the things I don't like about the X-Men game, is the fact that you can't do their mutant power moves without using energy, and it makes it so you don't get to use them that much. There it is. Now, as I recall, he does something very gnarly to the one of the bad guys here. If I'm not mistaken, after he interrogates him. You know, Russian attack. Yeah, here we go. This is not very soldierly. I will say his forearm strength is off the charts. And there you go. All right. There you go, Punisher. Hey, Soup. Let's try Russian attack. I'm not good at that game, but that's a good choice, man. It may be called by its other name. What is the other name? That has two names. I'm trying to think what it is. Oh boy, I've been out of the loop for so long I can't remember it. Green Beret, is that what it is? Thank you, Soup. Let's see if we've got that one. Like I said, if that ends up being a little loud for you guys, let me know and I can turn it down a little bit. There it is. Nice job, Soup. All right. Well, let me do my little dance here. You know, you gotta love Windows. I'll put a second joystick in, you know. Well, Windows decided that was now my main joystick, and I can't do anything about it. It's just like, nope. So I did everything you can do to make my other joystick the proper joystick, but Windows doesn't care. Gotta love Windows. All right. If you hear me occasionally cough, I apologize. Got a little head cold. It's my... All right, prepare to laugh at me. Here we go. Oh, crap. Forgot that did up. My bad. Let's try that again. This had about 1 million home ports that were halfway decent. I really, honestly, and I play it now humbly, but I never understood the appeal of this game. I always just thought it was too freaking hard. I remember playing this in the arcade the first time, right when it came out. I'm like, nope. I'll never be good enough to not waste money on that. So you had to see everything back in the day. It was arcade economics, man. You had to find a game that you could play for a while because you didn't want to run through your $2 worth of quarters. Here we go. Die. Oh, crap. Oh, man, I can't believe that. Oh, so... Yeah, that's it. We love the commies now. Are there... I mean, you know, I look... You know, when I was a kid, that was a real big thing. The commies. And always, all the foreign governments are all screwed up. If you look at our government now, it's so jacked up. It makes me wonder. It's like, maybe they're onto something over there. All bets are off at this point. I'm going to try that again for the good of the nation. I like that. You'd think they would have used the Green Beret song. Fighting men. You know, blah, 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 blah. That song. Let's go up here this time. Let's try a different approach here. Oh, there's the big weapon. That's what we needed. Yeah. Oh, no. What? Dadgummit. I'd like to think that all world governments are sort of on equal footing. You know. Man, this game is taking my... This game's... No country would take this Green Beret. This guy's better for the bad guys. Listen, don't send this sucker into war. They give the Green Berets a freaking pistol or something, surely. My buddy's a Green Beret. I'm sure they give him something. Oh, man. Alright. A great idea that I'm horrible at. Let's try something else. Let's try Commando. That's all I'm mentioning now. That's a good choice. Oh, Cabal. Good God. Me and Boat just played that a while back. Let's see here. Oh, Combat School. That was a pretty good game, too. I think we played that on the Spectrum. That ended up being a pretty good game, I have to say. Oh, man. There it is. I'm violating the heck out of that. I might see the Army firsthand. Let's see here. Yeah. You guys remember that game Navy SEALs for the Amiga? It was based on the film. I kind of like that game. I mean, for a game based on a movie by ocean, I thought it was a pretty good effort. I remember being pleasantly surprised by that when it came out. Yeah. Alright, here we go. You guys remember a game called Heavy Barrel? We had, at the pizza place I worked at, we had this game. And it was one of those games that had the rotary switch on it. And this was a pretty good game, man. I played the heck out of it, and you went through it and you built up the heavy barrel. It doesn't translate well today, for the obvious reasons that you have to have the 8-way stick. God, got cut on that tree. Okay, this is it right here. You know, I was telling my son last night about my grandfather. God, I'm going to try that again. And I'm sure some of you heard this already, but my grandfather fought in the Second World War and worked. He was from Cabin Creek, West Virginia, as backwoods as you could possibly imagine. He was so poor that him and his dad grew up in the woods. He was driving a junk truck by the time he was 9. But they were so poor, his dad had seen horses and cows eating grass, and he thought humans might be able to eat it. And he told me that they went out and picked a bunch of grass one time and tried to see if that would sustain them. Obviously, it did not. They were that poor. And I know it sounds silly. You're like, look at these dumb hillbillies. But I mean, it was bad times back in the day. This is Great Depression era West Virginia. Get off me. And lo and behold, when Grandpa got put in the military, they had him on the docks, unloading boats. And he heard that you could make an extra, like it was $9 a week, if you would go and become a paratrooper. And so he did. And it was easy for him to get in because they liked West Virginians that were in there because everyone was good shots. So he had a marksmanship badge, you know, because they were all hunters. And so he was in a division that flew paper gliders in. They didn't fly them; they were towed in. They were like paratroopers that came in gliders, and they would get towed in behind enemy lines, the German lines in the Second World War, and they would sever the line. The goal was to try to glide these gliders in and behind enemy lines. Well, he told me they never landed one of these things. They always crashed in the trees because they were just dropping them. And so he fought all over Europe, and eventually him and his outfit got caught in the Battle of the Bulge. The very famous battle where the Germans managed to surround. They came around the back of our troops and cut off a large portion of the American troops that were overextended, and the bulge refers to the overextension of our troops that allowed that to happen. And he was captured, and he was taken prisoner and marched back to Germany, and he was hurt, and he kept falling out, and his buddies kept picking him up because the soldiers that fell out were just being shot along the side of the road. And he made it back to the prisoner camp, and of course this was late in the war, and the prison camps were in real rough shape because Germany was having a real bad go of it, and so long story short, no one in there was getting any food. And the only thing that saved my grandpa when a lot of the people's died is that grandpa knew how to eat stuff he'd found by foraging. Grubs and roots and whatever he could find that he could sustain him. And that's how he survived in that prison camp and made it out of there. By the time the camp was liberated by the Allies, he had managed to survive just by the skin of his teeth. And then had to fight to get off his paperwork. His paperwork got lost. We had to fight for years and decades to get his to be admitted that he was even in the military. I mean, it was a real crazy situation, but eventually he was awarded 2 Purple Hearts. He told me he was actually owed 2 more. And I believe him, too. He was real earnest about it, but he was a hell of a guy, my grandpa. And so every Veterans Day, I like to think about him. Everyone's probably got a story from both sides, And the funny thing is, here's the sum up of that story. They lost all of his paperwork because of his outfit being wiped out. And after the war was over, one of the key witnesses into getting his status as a prisoner of war was the German guards and German guys that ran the camp. So, you know, it's great that the wars are so long and so far behind, and now we're friendly with Germany and Italy and Japan, and you know, everyone pretty much gets along. It's so much better. And I always felt bad for the guys that grew up in that era just after World War II. It was just a weird, difficult time. And hopefully, let's hope we don't have to ever put up with anything like that again, because that's no good. I don't play the arcade version of this much. Let's give it a shot. Wow. Off and run. Didn't even see that coming. I always thought, you know, this is the first game I ever played on the Apple II. And I have to say, me not being an Apple II fan, this is quite a game. Oh! This is the arcade version seems a lot harder. Very good, Soup. Well, I mean, listen, I will say, my poor Pawpaw, and I didn't know this until near his death, but that time in the POW camp really haunted him. I mean, he had nightmares all the time, as you can imagine. You know, and those military guys, you can't give them enough dap for what they did. I mean, they're better men than me, that's for darn sure. There's no way I could have done it, you know. They call that the greatest generation. They're probably on to something. Look at that. Eat it backwards, son. I like my wars to be conducted on a monitor. Get out of there, boys. I can understand that, Soup. In fact, it's funny. I know the story of my grandpa, but the only reason I know it is because of how much he had to fight to get it. Listen, the truth of the matter is, stuff like Purple Hearts and POW stuff equaled license plates you'd have to purchase, and you know, extra benefits from the military and stuff. And he fought for that stuff. Plus, I don't know how much of that was important to him, but I can understand going through all that crap. And you want you know, if you want what you earned, you know. He earned a lot of medals over there. And I will say I was fortunate enough to actually be at the ceremony where he was awarded his 2 Purple Hearts, and it was I mean, he was recognized as a state hero. It was glorious. It was a glorious day, and I knew how hard it had been for him to get those, you know. Not to get too mushy about it, but it gets to me. And I will say, on top of everything else, my grandpa has helped me out in every conceivable way. And to this day, part of the reason I'm sitting in this house right here is because of my grandpa helping me out back when, before he passed on. You know, it's not lost on me. And I make darn sure the kid knows what's going on. And luckily, the kid got to meet Grandpa before he passed on. All right, enough of that. Let's get on to a happier subject here and move along. Let's see here. Man, it really bugs me that I can't play anything on the 2600. So let's try, you know, just since I mentioned it, let's see if they've got Navy SEALs in there. I wouldn't mind trying that. Not to bogart the picks here, so feel free to throw some more stuff out, but it's on my mind now. Let's see here. Navy moves. Navy moves? Anybody heard of this? Well, I gotta try that. Yeah. Your pop's right, Rob. Oh, look at this. Well, hold the phone. What we've got here is... Let me fix that. I'm telling you, it's never a dull movement. We'll have to play on the Amigo and the other emulators, so we'll save those. You know, me and Brent used to own this game. And I remember what it was called. Okay, I got another one here. This is one we used to own. We had the control panel... And we had the board for it. The board went pretty cheap back in the day, but who knows now. Let's see if they've got it here. Actually, I own that too. Let's see here. Here it is. Mercs. Mercs. I have... You know, it's funny. I couldn't find Beachhead 2 the other day. I'll look for it on this collection. This game was interesting because it was a 3-player game, which I thought was kind of odd. It's funny. We were never super. I don't know why we got this. Rob can attest to this. You end up getting stuff that you don't want, you don't need. In fact, stuff you never thought you'd play. Some stuff you bought, and you didn't play it. A few games, like, well, I'm getting this out of here. Or some stuff you thought you might enjoy. I saw your email, Rob. I had to laugh. All right. And Beachhead 2 is the one I prefer. What's that music? I'm pretty sure it's a Capcom. I like how these troops, they all come down with it, and then they leave. Where are you going? Wow, so this got a home release? I would never have guessed that. This is another game you could have easily put on the heavy gear, thing. Can I get off the beach? Hey, can I just get off the beach? God. Yeah. This ring a bell? Anybody play this in the arcade? I'm gonna liberally use those power-ups, man. I like this scene. Look at that, beautiful. Yeah. You really want to save all those power-ups, and right here's why. Oh, dadgummit. Oh, jeez. Yeah. It seems apropos, Hasifa. Look how awesomely drawn my guy is. Bro. Here we go. Those slow bullets are brutal. Those are hard to dodge. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, scatter gun. Even better. Here we go. Give me a hamburger. Would you drive the car, you idiot? I'm doing better than I would have anticipated, I'll be honest with you. Yeah. Hey, if you ever tried this, it might be one you might get into it, you know. I'm just trying to bust through it as quick as I can. Oh, here we go. Oh! Heat seekers, eh? Oh man, there you go. Not bad though. Yeah, give that one a whirl. Man, it's not bad. There's nothing. I love it when stuff like this happens during a stream. That makes it better. No There's nothing more fun than watch some idiot go through unplayable rows of games. This is why I don't do impromptu too much. There we go. Alright. I always thought this was cool because you got so many cool moves. Look at that. That's cool. Oh, well. See? Awesome. Yeah. One thing, we're lucky the terrorists don't know how to squat, or we'd be boned. There we go. Oh, no, grab that. There he is. It's not the front end's fault, it's Windows' fault. Oh, that's never good when you do that. Excuse me. Nothing to see here. Ah, screwed you. Oh! I had that coming, though. I will say. It worked once. Why not twice? Oh! Oh, man. I'm running through Navy SEALs like a hot knife through butter here. I used to have this whole thing memorized, but those days are gone. So one more time. That should all be as easy as this guy. Ah! That should be the circus. Oh! I remember, the controls do take some getting used to. Yeah, I like how he just goes back to his guarding duties. Yeah. Huh! Yeah. Yes. That's how it's done. Yeah. One thing's for sure, don't say USA, USA. Oh. A lot of people remember that that the Sheik had Nikolai Volkov there to say the Russian national anthem, but a lot of people forget that later on, the Sheik actually tried to sing the Iranian national anthem on his own when him and the Nikolai had broken up. It was even worse. You were begging for Nikolai to come back at that point. Oh, I don't know what got me that time. I got screwed. Bang. I know there's a guy over here. Yeah. It's coming back to me. This game, I used to be okay at it, but I ran out of time a lot. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. It's a covert mission. Let's get out the flamethrower. No one will see that. That sucks. I didn't hear a shot or anything. I hate that. There it is. Anybody ever see this movie? By the way, Navy SEALs. I think it had. Was Charlie Sheen in this? Am I nuts, or is that seem right to you guys? I know no one cares, but it seems to me like this was a Charlie Sheen joint. Oh! Don't jump to your death, right? See, I didn't die. Charlie Sheen. Oh, Bill Paxton, too, eh? Dadgummit. Oh, no. Well, dadgummit. We gave it a shot. We gave it a shot. Now I gotta see what Navy Moves is, since we're here, because I've never heard of that. You know I'm not afraid of your Navy Moves. If you remember that song. That's an obscure one. Uh-huh. One. I like it, man. Yeah. All right. Okay. Oh. Now, come on. How are you going to get over that? How could you possibly get over that? No. Okay, I got it this time. Okay. Hoopa. Who brings one of these crafts into the... I mean, come on, game. Come on. Can we ditch this? Can we send it a minesweeper? Oh. No! No, I was doing good there. Oh! You can tell that these games weren't made by people that were in the military. Okay. Well, I'll tell Boat to add that one to the list. Listen, you're out there rubbing around in a rubber boat? What do they want? That is ridiculous. See if we got anything here while we're in the Amiga zone that we want to have a look at. Let's see here. Wasn't there a game called Desert Strike something? I don't know, not the helicopter one, but like it was I vaguely recall playing this game. Let me see if I can find it here. Let's see, they probably won't even have this game after let's see here. Oh, look at that. Bam. Nice job. I'm trying to think. The sad thing is I can't remember any of the game's names because the games weren't very good. Yes, this is it. This is absolutely, because I remember that opening screen. I was like, oh boy, look how cool. Yeah, I remember that too. It's funny the things you remember. I remember thinking, man, look at the animation. What the hell? I don't know what that was. I remember this guy could do like a cool roll or something, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. No idea what that guy's saying, but... They had a bunch of those things, Frodo. It's funny, I just had to be reading about them. They came up the other day on a... I don't know, it was an ARG or something. We were talking about them. I hadn't thought of it for a long time because, of course, you can spell their name frontwards or backwards. I guess that's part of the gimmick, right? Any of you Amiga heads ever played this one? Aside from Rob? Sort of like a Rolling Thunder. Is that right? Am I thinking that? Or an Elevator Action 2. That was a good game. There's the roll. Man. They didn't put much thought in their attack. Yeah, it's not bad, man. I mean, it's not great. But it's funny, when I got it, I almost thought maybe it was an indie game at the time. I was like, yeah, that's right, dude. It controls pretty good. I mean, honestly, look at this. So you can check the rooms. That's something else I dig. So there's your, I mean, I'm telling you, it's if you haven't played Elevator Action 2, first of all, if you haven't played Elevator Action 1, you need to go back and try it immediately. But Elevator Action 2 was a really good game, too. We actually covered that on ARG once. And this game sort of reminds me of that in some ways. I mean, obviously, that's more polished. But, I don't know if I can get... That must be locked. You can't check them all. Whoops. Ignore that. The controls aren't bad. I mean, they're not that tough to... I think I've played Lost Patrol, I think. Was that on the 8-bits? Hasifa? I'm sure I remember the name. There it is. Uh-oh. I'm out of bullets. Oh! Listen. Oh, man. Now, see, that's a kick in the pants. I'm dead. Do you have to put that up there, too? I kind of like that, though. I'm not going to lie to you. That's pretty good. Lost Patrol. What is that on? Did the Amiga get a port of that? I'm going to look for it real quick. Let's see here. L. Me can't. Oh, Bobby, look at that. You crazy, crazy maniac. Hard as nails, eh? Thank God I'm a great player. Otherwise, I'd look like a jerk on a stream. Listen, you're sending your vibes across the ocean, Brock. It's creepy how that works. Ooh, shadow development. So you know it's good. The old Video Amiga. Well, it must be hard. I don't know how to get off the first screen. You want to tell me how to do stuff? Like, you gotta get it started? Dave! Dave! Oh, dude, I can buy followers? What the hell am I doing with you real followers? Oh, Twitch followers. I don't want those. I thought it was like a cult sort of thing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't do jack. Yeah, no kidding. That's what I was just thinking. Anybody know where I'm supposed to be going? Brock? Oh, you have to feed these suckers? Oh, well, if I'm going all the way to the right, we could eat when we get there. Don't feel bad, Dave. Mine don't work too well with or without the delay. Is that the X? March them right through the marshland. That's my motto. I thought that was a turtle. So, Brock, can you? That's why I don't plan real wars. Oh man, sorry boys. It's a good thing we like this music. Hey, what does M do, man? Oh, here we go. Uh-huh. Slight concussion, eh? Oh, man. That ain't good. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. You know, my uncle fought over in Vietnam. He was a military policeman over there. I'm sure I had other relatives in it, but he's the one that comes to my mind. Oh, look at this. Here we go. Oh, man. What was that? Oh. Yeah. This is like a deadly whack-a-mole. Thank God they can't throw a grenade to save their lives. What? What the hell happened? I'm gonging this sucker. I didn't see a death scene, yo. That sucked. Alright, we're getting out of the Amiga. Let's move on. Let's see what we can find on the... Let's see. Jeez, the Commodore 16? You're kidding me. Some of these look half decent. I don't see anything that would really fit the motif here. Oh, we got Commando. We got Bridgehead. Let's try Bridgehead. Yeah. That's some good tunes on that. Okay. So this is this a Russian attack knockoff, basically? Who owns this game? Raise your show of hands. Oh, there's a hole there. Okay, don't go in that. Man, this got some awesome sound. This is strolling attack. Okay, your knife in this. I mean, why did this guy bring, like, the smallest... Look at... Get up, no! What are you doing? Okay, this time, I'm gonna deal some death. Yeah. Don't come down this ladder. Dadgummit. I mean, the death sounds cool, but come on. It's... No, it's not. Dadgummit, the timing on that's impossible. Okay. Here's my new plan. Okay. Well, I tried it. Come on, the C16. I hear how great these are, but... You know, let's face facts. What's the difference between Commando and Commando Elite? Are those two actual different games? Let's try Commando Elite. Press fire to start. I'm pressing fire. Tell me this is one of those games where you have to have the joystick on the other port. That gimmick. Oh, it is. Oh, God. I'm giving up at a rampant pace. Holy cow. Yes, I got one. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. That was a C16. Hey, let's see what we've got in the land of DOS. That might be kind of fun. There were all kinds of good fighting games. Let's see if we can find something interesting that meets the criteria here. Mr. I've never heard of this game, but I like the name. Mr. Boom. Someone was just talking to me about these games. Sango Fighters. I've never played those. I'll have to go out and try those. If you're in the chat room and you mention that to me, raise your hand. I don't see anything in here that really meets the criteria, so... Yeah, I saw that, dude. I haven't got to watch it yet, but I saw you put it up. That's awesome, man. Good for you, man. Get in there and get it done. Let's see what we've got in the realm of the Nintendo 64. It's got a horrible joystick. Let's try it. Let's see here. It's funny, the war games seem less and less prevalent as the... I'm not up for any of the squad-based ones. That's too hard for me. Let's see here. I can't believe no one's made a World War II based kart racer, for example. When it's got to be coming out soon. Ooh, look at that. Let's try that. That looks pretty cool. And up with the logos. Let's get to the bang bang. Oh, you know this one, Dave? Okay, man. Let's see which joystick it wants me to use. Ah, this one. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's figure out how to shoot. Here's the map. Okay. This looks pretty cool. Okay, that does that. Oh, hello! Ah, here we go. This ain't bad. Invisible walls. Okay. I think I used up all my missiles. Oh, that was cool. You can actually see that thing arcing in. That was kind of neat. Shoot, I'm out of everything. I probably should have wasted my missiles on those grass huts in retrospect. Oh, yeah, it will, Dave. Screw it, die. There it is. Yeah, the N64 was a console that everyone loves, and I don't love it. It's got, but I mean, they do have an occasional interesting game. I used them all, Soup. I used them all right away. See here. Man, you get across the map in a hurry on this. There we go. Oh, crap. Forgot about the fuel. I'm not organized enough to play these games. Yeah. Yeah. Just like Airwolf. Hey, Curtis. Pretty good landscape and stuff. I mean, it's pretty nice. Wish this thing had a heads-up map. Tell you that right now. I feel bad about blowing this place up. I mean, geez, there's nothing. All right, here we go. My God, blow up this stuff? Okay. Oh man, I'm out of bullets. That ain't good. Yeah, yeah. Where were supplies? Clearly not there. All right, enough of this. That's interesting. I'm going to have, that's going to be the one where we're going to sit down and actually physically figure out what the heck I'm doing. That's hard. Woof. Good Lord. Let's try, let me see here. Feel free to toss anything out that is interesting to you think might be fun to see. Me fail at horribly. Man, have you guys ever played these open bore games? This is the goofiest thing. These are if the open bore system is like make your own beat 'em ups. I could do a whole evening on just these. These are all homemade beat 'em ups. I'm sure a lot of you guys that are in the know have fiddled with this in the past. But this is just like a huge stack of them. I mean, some of them are bad, and some of them are really bad. You know, like these are all wacky. Yeah, that's it, Brock. You've never heard of this, Rob? Rob, I can't believe you, man. This has been around forever. But this is just a huge collection I pulled down. You know, I'm going to play the Neo Geo one, Frodo. That's what I'm going to go play. Yeah, I think I may do a stream of nothing but these one night. Just because they're so wacky. By the way, if you haven't seen this one, let me see if I can find it here. Look at this. This guy put some work. Here, just to give you a quick, I'll give you a quick taste of it. Yeah, Dave, I figured you probably knew about it. It's got the whole opening here, too. You get a pretty good selection of guys. If you're into He-Man, which is funny, I'm not. I never liked He-Man. At Thundercats, I could take or leave. I like the art better. But, I mean, this guy put some work into this thing. This is open bore, Curtis. The beat-em-up, open beat-em-up construction thing. And this is called He-Man. Although I'm playing with Lion-O as a character, but this is a He-Man game. This I'm just practicing right now, but this is, you can tell the quality of it. They did a real good job. It's something worth checking into if you're into, in fact, all the beat 'em up stuff, they're worth checking into if that's your bag. I will say that. And it's huge too. I only scraped me and the boy played it a while back. Let's get back to the arcade for a second. I do want to try that. That was a good idea. Get back here. Open bore is a lot like Mugen. If you've ever played, in fact, they share a lot of crossover creators. If you've ever played Mugen. And I'm sure you guys know what that is. Mugen is a basically it's an open source. Let's see. I think this is the one I want to. Give me a second here. Remember, let's try this one. Mugen is it's a fighting game maker. You can make your own fighting games. Oh, there's thousands and millions of those things, yeah. Yeah, man. Let's call it, let's say it's at a gray area, Bone. Some of us live in that area. Some of us will never tan. I've been in the gray area my whole life, and I've dipped into the black area more than once. Oh, yeah. Good music on this. It's come a long way from the original game. You know, for you guys that aren't on our Discord or just didn't read it, me and my boy play this game called Warblade. which is a game that was programmed by the great Edgar Vigdal, who did Deluxe Galaga. And it was the Deluxe Galaga sequel. It's called Warblade. It's on the PC. And it's a great game. And my son is an ace at this game. And he's only 11, but it's like one of his favorite games. It makes me proud, by the way, that my son is a fan of this game. And he crushed his own high score last night by... It went up from 5 million something to 32 million. And so I'm looking for another challenge for him. And I may pick one of these 1940X games, because this is sort of in the same vein. It's got good tunes. Some of these are harder than others. God. Would you go down already? There it goes. Yeah, it's funny because I taught him how to play that game, and I thought I was the bomb at that game. I'm not. I'm not the bomb. It's tough to install, and it's real tough to capture footage from. I'd love to capture his games and upload them. Not a bad start. I will say that these sorts of games are not my cup of tea in terms of my abilities. Yeah. I do like... one of the reasons I like Deluxe Galaga and Warblade is that they... I'm not saying they're easy, but they get... I feel like I've got at least a chance to do well. Honestly, I think Warblade's one of the all-time great shmups, though. And I think it's a game that has, due to the fact that it's real hard to find, and the fact that Edgar died in the middle of making a new version of Deluxe Galaga, that's been forgotten about. And I mean, I think if people went back and found it, they would be really impressed, because the amount of secrets and stuff that he cooked into it, it's just unbelievable. We see new content all the time. That's how you get medals. They just float by if you do something awesome. You know, Slingbox is going away. I read today that they're going to end support for those. I think they're next June. That's a real bummer. That's the price we pay, though. I remember we used one of those things when Teresa was in the hospital. I would sling our cable to her hospital room, which had basically jack squat. Yeah, you didn't hear that? I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Hey, look into it, but I read that earlier. Oh, man. Jeez, I thought I could... Would you get off me? Oh, here we go. Missiles. Yeah, sorry, dude. Maybe somebody will come up with some kind of gimmick. You never know. We used Sling for a long time, but ultimately my Slingbox stopped working. We were basically using it to watch my Teresa's grandmother's... Shoot, that was cheesy. Her cable. I'm going to try a little bit more. Oh, come on. What is happening here? I'm just going to strafe this thing a bunch of times. I guess that's what I'm going to do. Oh, I don't like the looks of this. Oh. Oh, man. Not a good place to die. Wow, wasted that. Oh, God. Well, I know what I'm licked, gentlemen. Yeah, they should be good for a while longer, but I'm not sure how much longer. You know? Like I said, what are you going to do? You know? Let's see what else we can find here. I'm still up for a few more of these bad boys. Let me think of something really, really... I wonder if there's anything that just starts with... Let's try... We haven't tried combat school yet, and that seems more than appropriate. Let's try that. I like the Spectre version of it. Let's see if we can get any action here. Yeah, no kidding, Dave. I do have some cocoa on this front end, I believe. Hey, listen, I will say one thing about Curtis. He practices what he preaches, man. I can't remember how to run. Oh! This is eerily reminiscent of how I would do in combat school. This is my brother's game, not mine. Go, 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 go! We're never going to get in the military at this rate. Horrible. Oh!
You're a loser.
Gee! He didn't have to just keep kicking me. Jeez! I'm going to try that again. Yeah. They got Cinnabons in a mess. I don't blame you, man. You know, I'll tell you something, Bone. Personally, I'll put the 3 or the 4 on there. But here's the thing. Brent, when I put the... Brent gets... We got all... Like, Boat gave me all kinds of crap when I put the Xbox on there. I got the PlayStation on there. I've never tried to add the PS2. But I can guarantee you, if I try to put the PS3 or the PS4, I'm going to get some flack. And I don't mean Jack flack. I mean Brent flack. I might do it anyway just to piss him off, though, to be completely honest with you. Dadgummit. Because I get to the point now, it doesn't matter to me, man. I'll play anything, you know what I mean? But my brother, he's tough. All right. I'm going to try to beat the computer since I think there's 2 players. Here we go.
Go.
Oh, get... Dadgummit, get up. There we go. Oh, no, get up. No, get up. Go. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Yeah.
Mmm.
Go home to your mother. Darn it.
He sounds like Napoleon Dynamite there. Darn it! Oh, man.
Ready, fire! 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 Fire!
I made it, I made it, yes!
Go, Joe. Yeah.
Ha ha! I'm starting to think maybe I should be in the military.
Go.
Something tells me going the wrong way and fought in a mud puddle. Not a good start. Oh no! Get in there!
Out.
Yeah! Uh-oh. Oh, crap! Oh, no!
Ow! Ow!
Come on!
Ow!
Dope! I didn't know what to do! I didn't know what to do!
Go home to your mother.
No!
Darn it!
Sorry. I kind of like that, man. You know, there's a great game on the 3DO that's very war-based. Let me see if I got it. Oh, I don't have it. I gotta get that on here. Me and Bo played this game one time. It was awesome. It was very, very... I played like all these classic war songs while you fight tanks. It was really neat. Well, heck, let's try one or two more here. As we salute our... I mean, I'm doing a very bad job of saluting our military veterans, but... My God. My heart's in the right place, I swear. Let's see here. Let's find something with war in it. We need war. We need a war. Something war, something war of something. Return fire. That's it. That is it, Soup. My God. You're the idiot savant of 3DO games, my friend. How about Nam? Let's go back to Nam. Oh, Wizard of War. How does that salute our combat veterans? Wizard of War? I guess the guys that were that is the Forgotten War right there. Look at that.
A nightmare awaits me. I am being recalled to Nautorn headquarters. Do I have to go back to the hell again?
Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. Now that is an awesome opening right there.
Dr. R. Muckley, an ex-U.S. Army scientist, has been kidnapped by possible Northside
Man,
terrorists.
they kidnapped Dr. Muckley. As opposed to Dr. Muttley.
So now we, a special force...
Gunstar? Curtis, that's not a military game. It's a great game.
Go up the...
Oh, dadgummit. Okay, well, good. Let the other guys shoot the computer. All right, man. I'll take all the accolades. I remember seeing this. I think I saw this. This was one of the games that you would see in those Neo Geo arcade machines, right? I believe this was one of theirs. Oh. Oh, man. This is a unique control mechanism on this. Ugh. Oh, a roll button. I forgot about that. Yeah. There it is. Whoops, I didn't use it quick enough there. Man, there's a lot to keep track of. The run, that button actually makes it more complex. Oh, shoot. Dadgummit. He wasn't kidding. Nam is hell. Okay, here we go. All we gotta do is take out these two large Stanley cups and we're in. 3. Oh, dadgummit. Oh! Uh-oh. Wow. Listen to this guy. What an interesting combo here. As usual, bald guys look like the jerks. Never fails. I don't know if I'm supposed to shoot the Buddha. Yeah. Would you two idiots, one of you die at least? Give me something. Mmm. There it. God.
This is Firebird. Headquarters. Over. We've been sighted.
A lot of audio in this.
We'll abandon boat and go through Donang City. Over. How did they know our plan?
I will say, Cannon Fodder was a good game. But I don't think I've got it on here. We're gonna call this we're gonna call that one off. Let's do one more. One for the road. Let's see here. Let's try something on the... Is that GBA game? Is it hard? I mean, I'll try. I've heard of that one. Is it just Game Boy GBA? Okay. Man, the GBA had so many games. My God. Army Man. I assume it's one of these. Probably this one. Try that one. You know, that was what I was going to do first, Dave, but it's only got a 2-player mode. There's no 1 player in that. Amiga Live. What's a good word? You've cut the tail end here, my friend, but I appreciate you stopping in. I'm surprised so many people are up this, to be honest with you. I'm kind of surprised that got this many folks in the chat. I didn't expect it really for anybody to be in there. All right. Good tunes. Plastro. Is that, I mean, it's Veterans Day here, Curtis, so is that sort of the same thing up in Canada? I got the hot chick and the plastic guy. I'm thinking about doing a 3DO stream sometime soon as well. I've been threatening to do one, but I've got the stuff here to do it. Okay. Is this an action game, or am I going to have to strategize here? Very good. You smashed your recliner, Rob? Oh, you broke your GBA. Okay. I misread that. Find the key. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, seems simple enough. Oh, wow. This is not what I expected. Oh, son of a... Come here. Now, see, this is my kind of... This is my kind of game. Super duper simple. Super easy to understand. Go shoot and kill suckers before they shoot and kill you. I like that. Well, that's where I came in. Well, hey, the M2 looked like it was going to be a big deal, but they gave up on it. How do you open doors? Anybody know? Or do you? I'm not 100% sure what I'm supposed to be doing at this point. I've run out of places to go. Do I need to be checking stuff, or... The buttons don't seem to do much. Oh, okay, I did something there. Okay, yeah, that was it. You tricky bum. I like that you can whack these guys with the butt of the thing. Looks like... Oh, God! Uh-oh, green doors, eh? Must have missed something. Ha, yeah. There we go. This is just straight up killing. You can call it whatever you want. They can in the guise of Toy Stories or kids' toys, but this is just killing. Oh, dadgummit. Kill this plant. I like the GBA, but what really killed it for me back in the day was the backlight. Not having a backlight in the early ones, that sucked. That sucked real bad. Okay, I didn't do it. I guess these doors are color-coded. Now that I look at these, because I think this door here was yellow. That's what it is. Oh, I got caught on the stupid doorway. Let's try it again. It's going to be one of these, is it? Map memorization, not necessarily my forte. There it is. Oh, man. I was supposed to hit that door back there. I hope this door stays open. I was afraid of that. Okay. I think I would have came up with some different sound effects for the deaths. My God, I'm outnumbered like 30-1 here. Yeah! I finally actually didn't suck at something. It finally happened. I hope you recorded that, Rob. That's the best. That's as good as it gets. America! That's for you, Grandpa. Not sucking. Did y'all write that code down? I just want to see what the second level looks like. Oh, God, that was training camp. Yeah. I still take them. I took one last night for my kid. It's... Oh, that didn't seem fair. Yeah. Aren't the easiest things to throw. Probably shouldn't have used all those in retrospect. Maybe boned. Whoa, I picked up a gimmick of some sort. Drive away in the truck. Oh, blow up the truck then. Okay. Maybe not. Man, I'd like to get in one of these. That'd be awesome, but nope. You know, I saw like 4 of these when we loaded this up, so this must have been a pretty popular series. I mean, I remember hearing about it, but I didn't remember it was that big a seller. I tried to drive it, dude. It wouldn't let me. No one wants to drive the tank more than me. A dozen? Oh, half a dozen. Okay. Let me in the tank. Or the... Won't let me... Yeah, well, I can't get in it. I'm not doing well at training. In retrospect, maybe reading the instructions might have helped. Ow! What a jerk. Ah, son of a gun. Now look at this guy. You know, he's not even taking a roundabout. Holy, 19 of them? That's insanity. Maybe just have to shoot everybody. With that many of them sold, one would wonder, there must be a lot. I mean, Rob, you actually recommended this one. Have you played this game a lot? Is this one that you went back to a lot? Yeah, get that. That's through the fence. What's that? Oh, flower. This was a movie? There was an Army Men movie. I didn't even know that. On the toilet. Rob. Hey, I'll just blow everything up. Maybe that's what I didn't do. Good one, Bone. Oh no! This seems very poor training. This might take a while. Shoot all the targets in the training area. Destroy all the Tay vehicles. I'm working on it, man. Huh. I'll be darned. I did it. I think... Oh, there's a target. I could have sworn I shot all these. Okay. Oh, there you go. I did shoot them all. They came back. What else to shoot today? I get to... I don't see any keys anywhere. Where's the distress beacon? Did I miss that somewhere? When you see a distress beacon, scream bloody murder. I mean, I may have missed it. It's in the headquarters. Okay, that's the jail. You jerk, get out of here. Maybe you have to blow this thing up, too. Ow, that's... Yeah. Come on, right? Hey, all right. Oh, look at that, y'all. All right, I wonder if that means that something's open somewhere. Pick up the... It wouldn't let me. I picked up everything I could. Oh, crap. I just wasted those. Maybe I can blow this door up here with these grenades. Watch this. Well, I blew the door open to the headquarters. I just can't get in the headquarters. What target? Yeah, but they pop back up, Curtis. That's a noise I could have done without. I'm trying to see if there's anything I didn't shoot that I missed. This... I'm gonna go shoot these targets one more time. You know, I've killed you guys. I'm gonna shoot the... Maybe if I had to shoot all these down at once, and then I get the goodie. See, it won't let me get that for whatever reason. Ah! I am a genius. Why do I have to hurry? Yeah, eat that. I love that song, by the way. Yeah. There. Put that in your headquarters. A lot of this, though. A lot of this, you know. Yeah, yay. You'd think that would end the mission, but nope. You can see why the plastic guys never took over the Earth. Okay. I don't know what I've got left to do. I blew up the headquarters. I've blown up all the guys. I've blown up all the vehicles as far as I know. Did I miss something? Wonder if I could pick up those missiles now. Maybe I need to... Where the heck did you come from? Do I need to get this? Nope. Okay. Uh-oh, I'm entering the I don't give a crap zone. It's all, it takes too long to figure it out. This is the problem with some of these games. Don't make it take too long, game. I'm the short attention span freaking master. Oh, you have to go in the headquarters. Oh, God. Man, that guy took a beating. Yeah, I just punch him out. My MMA training. Yeah. Yeah. Do something. That is satisfying. I'm not gonna lie to you. The boot. I need a pink control panel. I didn't see one. Oh, man. Okay, game. There's a green. Yeah. You know, I'm not seeing any control panels for these doors. Okay, that one. Well, see, now that I don't like. This whole time you've had to find control panels for the doors. So when you've got one that just opens up automatically, I don't like that, man. They broke their own game rules, man. Oh, God, Hotline Miami. So here I am in here. There's no control panel. So now, can I go upstairs and the doors will open? Well, this one open. No. These doors are going to be closed. Okay, no. Again, here the game is breaking its own rules, man. I need some health. Right on cue. You know, it's funny. I was just thinking about when I used to play Castle Wolfenstein on the Atari 8-bit back in the day. And we thought this thing was the ultimate game because of how it played. And you could put on the German officers' uniforms. And if you guys have played that, I'm sure some of you guys have played it. And if you look at this game, and here we are, we're just sort of milling around with it, and I'm complaining about it. But this game was so far beyond my ability to comprehend games back then that there's no physical way that I could have believed this could ever exist. It's real. And this is a throwaway game with the GBA. It just goes to show you how much stuff's changed. Well, I've got no way to... So that door now won't open. So we'll go downstairs and see if we can get back in. So is this open now? It is. Oh, look at this guy. In boss. Yeah. Put that in your special headband. Oh, man, they were playing pool. You know, it's funny, I never really played... I played Wolfenstein 3D, but I haven't played any of the modern Wolfensteins. It's not because I don't want to or don't like them. I just never have. That game was sacred to me, though. That old game. I mean, I remember playing that on my buddy's Atari 400, and I mean, we really did think we would never see anything like it again. It also talked, and that was amazing. Yeah, I know it's this old guy crap, but I mean, it's true. I mean, we never thought we'd see anything like that. It's funny to have been around computer gaming and stuff long enough to see how amazing it's gotten from those early days. It really is remarkable. He helped me. Nope, it still won't end though, eh? Man, this is a long. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go now, to be honest with you. I think I've done been everywhere. Activate the... Okay, thank you, Rob. You know, normally I wouldn't sit and play a game this long, but this game is, I will say, it's just simple enough to keep my simple-minded attention. That's what you get. Now we're going to try to find the front door. I'll take that. Okay, is the front door in this room? That's the next room. Okay. Am I on the second floor or the first floor? I'm not even sure. Okay. There it is. You mean the one I shot? I don't think he's going to tell me. Hey, look, they rebuilt the HQ. Okay. By God, we're going to get off this level. I feel like a real streamer. Beating games and everything. What is that? That one's for all the veterans out there, right there. By God. It's a done deal. That is a done deal. That's the perfect place to get the hell out of here while the getting's good. Everybody write that password down. I ain't going through that again. Gentlemen. Well, hey. I call that a win, boys. Boy, I appreciate you guys popping in and spending some time with me on this impromptu stream. Now that it's after midnight, I had a good time, and it's neat to think about how far we've came since, like, my grandpa was roaming around in his prime. He couldn't have envisioned computers or even color TVs for the longest time. So, a salute to all the veterans out there who gave us the ability to sit on our asses and play stupid games till all hours of the night. It's a glorious thing. And thanks to you guys for hanging and banging with me. I appreciate it. And we'll do it again some other time. Maybe Friday we'll get something cooking, my friends. Peace out. And until next time, adios.